Got a question here asked on lockergnome.net by Tech Rob, wondering what everybody's opinion is about the legalization of jailbreaking devices. Aha. He's talking about the new legislation that the Library of Congress and the Copyright Office have recently helped put forth, basically saying that it's okay for you to jailbreak your iPhone. Now, I realize it's been kind of a gray area for a while, but it's official now. Can't really combat it. You can jailbreak your iPhone, or any device for that matter. I think it's the right thing to do. Now, what's interesting here is that Apple has to make a few decisions. Now, they've already come out and said, well, yeah, but you're going to void your warranty with the iPhone if you jailbreak your device. They're really not changing any of their opinions at this point in time. But what's interesting is this may leave an open door for let's say, some entrepreneurial interests. So we've had other app stores for jailbroken devices. You may have your favorite, of course, the leading one is Cydia or Cydia. How do you say it? I'm not exactly sure. I see the word, C-Y-D-I-A, but I don't know how. Cydia, for all intents and purposes. So we've had these app stores for a while, and certainly a platform that could run on the iPhone, but just on a separate network, potentially, if you weren't a fan of AT&T, and how many of us are. Either way, what would be interesting to see, and I'm going to make a little prediction here. I could be wrong, and I'll eat crow if I am wrong, but I'm going to bet that within a year's time, Google will develop a version of Android specifically for the iPhone, and they will make it so that you can boot your iPhone into either the Android OS or the iPhone OS, and they'll make it clean and simple, kind of like the way Apple does with Boot Camp. You know, you could run Boot Camp on your Mac and have either Windows running as a full PC, or Boot Camp will boot you into Mac OS X just as easily. So I'm gonna guess that Google is going to do this. And granted, we have already seen Android running on the iPhone. We know it can work, but Google has a big opportunity here. So now it's legal to jailbreak a device and do with it what you will. Apple's going to say, hey, dude, you're on your own. If you break a warranty, we can't do anything about it. Fine. They can stay that way. Most people will not care. Won't faze them a bit. They're going to use the iOS on the iPhone as Apple delivers it to them. But for anybody else, if they wanted to run Android on their iPhone, they needed a nice way, an easy way to run Android on their iPhone. Let's see here. Google has an amazing set of resources. They've gotten a pretty good platform at this point in time. Of course, like I said, with Android, I'm really going to get interested around 3.0, 2.0, or 2.x revisions have been okay for me. 3.0, really looking forward to. I'm just going to go out on a limb and suggest that Google's going to release something. I can't think of a better way of getting under Apple's skin than to release your operating system on their hardware when they didn't sanction it. But it's okay because the U.S. government says it's okay to now jailbreak your device. So if Google doesn't do it, I'm going to guess that someone else is going to do it effectively. Which isn't to say that it hasn't happened already. I know it has, but it's a bit of a kludge, right? I mean, it's a pain in the neck. And when it comes to mobile devices, most people don't want them to be a pain in the neck. Heck, when it comes to desktop devices, I just want to point, click, be done, right? I don't want to think about it. I just want it to be easy. I would certainly, if Google had released a version of Android for the iPhone and allowed me to dual boot between the Android operating system and the iPhone, or I guess iOS, I would certainly consider doing that. I would run Android on my iPhone if Google is behind it. I mean, they haven't had a good run of luck with their own hardware in the past. I mean, we all kind of know what happened with the Nexus 1 at this point in time. But would be interesting, wouldn't it, if Google did that? Gonna just throw that out there. And maybe it's gonna happen, maybe it won't. I'm gonna give them a year. And certainly, I think within months' time, we're going to see entities who are not Google releasing better, revisions for Android on the iPhone. But without the dual boot capability, I don't think it's going to take off. Some people are really happy with the jailbroken iPhone platform, as an alternative to the iOS. But I think Android is got a big chance here, and they've got a wide open door, thanks to the Copyright Office and vicariously the Library of Congress. So there you go. That's my take on it. Jailbreaking is legal. I think I've got some pretty big predictions there. I'm not going to jailbreak my device. I have absolutely no want, need, or desire to do so at this point in time. What are your thoughts? He's asking for opinions here in the thread on lockergnome.net. I know, let's see here. Whoa, dang, he's got a lot of responses. Whoa, holy cow. Jeez, you guys are really using this service. Glad I set it up. Lockergnome.net. My email address, chris@perillo.com. You're more than welcome to drop me a line there. You could give me your opinions. You can leave them as a video response. That's fine, too. I'm sure you're leaving comments in the thread as we speak. As I speak to you. You can speak back in a non-live capacity. Then, of course, you can follow me on Twitter @ChrisPerillo, Facebook.com/ChrisPerillo, and then we've got Geeks.Perillo.com, Coupons.Lockergnome.com, Mobile.Lockergnome.com. Did you know about that one? Download.Lockergnome.com, Funicode.Perillo.com, Twiki.Perillo.com. I got a lot of domains, don't I? Oh, and I also have the domain, to subdomain, actually, of the main domain. It's the video feed, right? Where you can, pull open a web browser and see the live video feed, pocket.perillo.com from your iPhone or iPad. Or you could, pop over into any old desktop web browser or web browser that runs Flash. Android. With the chat room. Typically talking tech. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. At live.perillo.com. We'll see you later.